What if Neptune's oceans hid a darkness that sang your name, drowning you in its void? This super creepy story from Neptune in 2180 will grab you tight. Jessa Rune, a diver, hears a dark song in the depths calling her name, but it drowns her. Crew in a void that erases them from memory. Stay to face the fear. Neptune's liquid mantle churns under a stormy black sky, its waves glowing like ink. Jessa dives in her pressure suit, her sonar beeping as she explores the seas for a new base. The submersible station's lights flicker in the dark, her only home since Earth got too broken. Jessa's heart aches because her sister Lyra vanished. On a dive 3 years ago, her last words, "It's singing," stuck in Jessa's head. She hopes the ocean holds clues to what Lyra meant. One dive, her sonar catches a song deep and eerie, humming Jessa in a voice like rushing water. Her chest feels heavy. She thinks it's the current, but she freezes when the water swirls and shows Lyra's face. Her eyes hollow, staring at her. Jessa's scared, but she can't stop diving. The dark song gets creepier, singing louder, and bad things start happening. At the station, screens go blank, airlocks jam, and the water feels heavy, like it's watching. Jessa's headset, which guides her dives, stings her head, like the song's crawling into her brain. Other divers hear the song too, then vanish from records, no names, no files, like they never existed. Jessa checks the ocean floor, but its rocks are weird, with tiny carvings that glow under her light. She tells her friend Tin, a quiet pilot, with a scar on his jaw from a crash. Tin searches the depths and finds carvings, pictures of divers fading, their lives erased in water. The void sings, "You're forgotten," in a spooky voice, and Jessa's hands shake so bad she drops her sonar. What's this song trying to do? Jessa and Tin decide to find out. They gear up and dive to a deep trench where the water's cold and smells like metal. The currents twist like a maze, with shadows that move too fast. Their lights catch strange carvings, swirls that shift when they're not looking. Jessa's stomach knots like something's watching. The carvings lead to a vast cave, its walls glowing purple like a sick heart. In the center, a black sphere hums, singing like a trapped scream. Dark shapes swirl in the water, like ghosts with no bodies. Jessa feels dizzy, like the cave's pulling her in. Tin's tools catch signals from the sphere, not from Neptune, but from way out in space, far past the stars. The cave feels wrong, like it's alive. Jessa's headset shows scary pictures, Lyra's dive, divers screaming, and an old base sinking into darkness. Tin says the song is part of something called the Eraser, not just water, but a trap that wipes memories. The dark songs work for the Devourers, a creepy force that loves fear and grows with every forgotten name. The station starts breaking down. Lights fail, logs erase, and crews act weird, staring into the depths with eyes that glow purple, like their faces. Jess is afraid they're not themselves anymore. Tin finds a black shard in the cave, carved with stars that look like voids, pulsing with the sphere's song. The void screams, "We erase," and Jessa wonders if she's still safe or if the erasers got her trapped. Things get worse. Neptune's oceans shake like they're angry. Jessa finds a piece of the black shard, and it glows, showing Lyra's face. She looks so scared, like she's stuck in a void, begging Jessa to run. Everyone's headsets show the same thing, a web of darkness where lives fade away. The black sphere shows a net of purple lines, like a trap catching every person at the station. Each dot in the net is someone's soul, each song their fear. The ocean roars with a creepy hum, and the shadows match the eraser's web, like the whole planet's waking up. Tin finds a carving saying the Devourers want the whole system next. They're not just on Neptune, they're tied to other seas in space, all hungry for memories. Jessa sees a vision of dark shapes like fog with glowing voids, talking about erasing or ending everything. The eraser's signals shoot out to the stars, like the devourers are closing in. The station's gear goes wild, screens flash Lyra's face, radios scream her voice. Jessa feels Lyra's whisper in the eraser's web, so faint, urging her to fight. Tin wonders if the devourers are erasing them or testing them. Neptune quakes with a bad hum, and the shadows swirl like a cage. Jessa stares at the black sphere, her hands cold, knowing a ghost might be waiting. She thinks about Lyra, about the station, about whether she can stop this thing, or if it's too big. The water feels heavy, like it's crushing her. The station's too quiet now, and Jess is not sure if she's alone, or if the devourers are already in her mind. The sphere glows brighter, its song louder, like it's thrilled. Jessa swims back, but the current pulls, and the voices grow stronger, calling her name over and over. She looks at Tin, who's pale, staring at the sphere. They both know something's coming, something they can't stop. The ocean outside roars, like it's alive. Jessa's heart feels like it's breaking, but she won't give up, not yet. She grips her headset, hoping it holds a clue, but the song just keeps singing, pulling her closer to the dark. The water feels alive, its glow spreading like a storm. Jessa wonders if she ever leave, or if the eraser has already wiped her soul. Twist. The seas aren't water, they're the maw of a star-eating beast. Is Neptune a haven, or its throat? Could you dive into Neptune's creepy song knowing what it does? Tell us your scariest thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. If this gave you chills, send it to all your space friends, and subscribe for more stories that'll blow your mind.